Witbooi and welcome to my channel. Yes. Okay, if you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are a returning savvy, welcome back, MW Squad. And yeah guys, if you're new to my channel, click on that subscribe button so that you can be part of the MW Squad. Yes, where we appreciate inconsistency. Yes, I'm joking. Okay, so today is a very serious video, guys, and I'm gonna be looking around my room the whole time because I don't know why I'm looking around my room, but yeah, I might also lose focus and not like focus on the camera. But yeah guys, it is what it is. Why am I, guys? So I've decided to divide the content of my channel into different segments, right? I'll be having a mental health segment, and maybe, just maybe, I will be shooting monologues again. Yeah, and I'll be talking about life in general, guys. I know I'm very young. I'm 19 years of age. I'm turning 20 in a few months. But I know that even at my age, I have been through quite a lot of things, and I would like to, you know, let people who relate to what I have gone through, to my experiences, who relate to my experiences, who have gone through the same things that I have gone through, to actually understand that it's actually perfectly normal and it's okay and everything will be okay. And yeah. And guys, if my hair looks crappy, please forgive me. It's a synthetic wig that I bought on, I think I bought it on the Wish website. Yeah, I think I got it from Wish, and I've had it for quite a number of years, and I just decided to improvise. I wanted to look presentable, guys, because underneath here is a bush that you guys don't want to see. You do not want to see this bush, okay? I know I keep on, like, I don't focus on the camera much. It's because I'm shy, guys. I'm joking. I'm just looking at my face over here, so like it's kind of hard. It's kind of difficult to like face the camera, but I will try. Okay guys, so this is the first video for the mental health segment. So I really hope that this mental health segment will help a number of people who are going through similar experiences that I have went through, or that I'm currently going through, or people who probably think that they have it, or people whose family stigmatized the whole thing and they are too afraid to come out and say that, listen, I actually realized that I have a problem and I need to deal with it as soon as possible before it attacks me. Because this thing, guys, it attacks. Okay, it attacks. So, let me look decent. So, mental health is something that is highly stigmatized, and I feel like that should change because people are suffering and they have no one to run to. This is a topic that is highly ignored because people are very ignorant, people are very insensitive, people don't understand everything about mental health. People think that the people who are suffering from mental health disorders are seeking attention, or they want attention, you know, which is very stupid of you. Like, that's a very stupid thought, because mental health is a real thing, and like I said, it's a topic that needs to be had. It's a topic that needs to be had. It's very serious, it's highly stigmatized, and that should really change. That's all I'm saying. You will find that a lot of people are very scared to run to their family members who are supposed to be their safe place, their safe haven, right? Because they are either scared that their families will just not understand what mental health is all about and what they are actually going through, you know, the depth of what they are going through. They will not understand how they feel, or they'll be ignorant and just brush it off, or they will just think that they want attention. And I really just want to tell you guys that for those of y'all who are watching, and are not going through, you know, mental health disorders, or are not suffering from those rather, I want you guys to understand that people who are depressed, people who have anxiety disorders, are actually in need of your understanding and support, right? Because this is a real thing. Like, people actually go through this. I have gone through this, guys. I am living proof that people actually go through this. Woo, English. So like I said, people actually go through this, guys. It's a very serious topic that needs to be had. I have gone through it. I'm still going through it. I'm still having a battle with myself and my emotions. But I'd like to believe that I'm getting somewhere, even though on some days it really just attacks me and I don't know what to do with myself. And I can't take my own advice that I give to other people. But, you know, this thing takes time to get over, and you have to have the right support structure to actually deal with this. I was my own support structure, guys. I'm a G like that. But yeah, eventually I opened up to a couple of people and they too understood. And I was surprised because this thing is highly stigmatized. This ice keeps getting in my mouth. But yeah, anyway. So, my journey started in primary school. I was in grade 7. I was very ignorant. I became sick, well, a bit sick, and I later found out that it was the stress that caused the sickness, right? I went to the doctor one time and I just wasn't feeling well. I was just feeling off, and the doctor was like, "You're stressed." And I was like, I literally just thought to myself, this doctor better be kidding. This doctor better be kidding. Like, this doctor's joking. I'm 13 years of age. What could I be stressing about? This is not something I thought I would go through when I was at that age, you know? It's not something I really paid attention to. I was very ignorant. And I didn't believe the doctor. I remember walking. So my parents really taught me independence at a very young age. So when I walked out of the consultation room, I told my mom that the doctor says I am stressed. So my mom asked, "Did he prescribe anything?" I'm like, "No, he just said that I'm stressed." And then I was like, okay, fine. I probably can't take medication at this age, but I was a teenager, so my body is kind of developed. So like, I don't think medication would really have had such a big effect. But maybe like the mental health medication would have destroyed me or like made me feel like I'm crazy. I don't know. So I let it slide. I hope I'm not talking nonsense. But I'm trying to like be free because I get nervous every time I shoot a YouTube video. So fine, fast forward to like a year later, I became sick again and I went back to the doctor, and the doctor was like, "Baby girl, I told you you're stressed." And I was like, I'm so young. I am so young. How can I possibly be stressed? What could I be stressing about? Is it boyfriend stress? What could I be stressing about? So the doctor was like, "I really don't know. You need to do some self-introspection and understand what is the root cause of your stress, like what's causing your stress, what triggers your stress, and then I think you can come back to me. Because I don't know what goes on in your life, and I'm really sorry that these were his words. I'm really sorry that you have to go through this at a very young age. I don't understand why you're stressed. I don't understand hoekom jy gespanne is." Yeah, that's stress. Sorry guys, I had an Afrikaans lecture like an hour ago, so I really tapped into that Afrikaans world. Yes. Peter. Yeah. So fine, I ignored it again the second time. And then I started being very self-conscious about my body weight. Yes. I hated my body. I have a thigh dent. It's like a thigh dent, guys. It's like literally a dent on my thigh. I have it on both thighs, but one thigh is actually deeper than the other. It's on my left thigh, and I have one here as well. I don't have one here. Sorry. So it was quite like, it was draining for me to stand in front of the mirror and actually see that thigh dent. I will try and put a picture up if I feel comfortable with that, because I don't think I feel comfortable. But I'll see when I'm editing the whole video if I actually want to show you guys what I'm talking about. I started hating my body. I started hating myself and how I looked, and that's when the depression started. Like, that was literally the first step into the depression world. Yeah. So fine, years went by. I was a person who had a very bad attitude. I admit to that. So people didn't really like me, and there are people who just didn't like me. They just didn't like me. So I kind of took that to head, which you shouldn't. If you are young and you're looking at this video and you're watching this video and you actually listening to what I'm saying, please do not let people get to you, because it will affect you. You will think that it's not affecting you until you are grown and you actually, guys, let me not go into it. But yeah, so everything that I went through, I was bullied. I was a bully in primary school, so I think I had my fair share of being bullied in high school as well. I used to get in a lot of altercations, and that really broke me down. It really broke down my spirit. But yeah, and I guess then I didn't really think that would contribute to my depression and whatnot, and it would actually affect me mentally and psychologically, if I can say that, if I can put it in that way. But it ended up doing that, and it was a very tough time for me. It was a very hard thing to go through. It was a very difficult thing to go through, and I don't wish that upon anyone, not even a person who hates me, not even someone who dislikes me. I don't wish that upon anyone, because that is a very, like, mental health disorders can destroy you, okay? They can really destroy you. So I decided to, so this one time, I went to a different doctor, and that doctor told me that I have an anxiety disorder, and that doctor, but I was older at this time. This doctor told me that I have an anxiety disorder and I need to take calmative pills. That was in my matric year, guys. Like, I literally went all the way from grade 7 to matric. But in between those years as well, I had my fair share of experiences that contributed to the whole depression and the mental health disorders and whatnot. But yeah, in grade 12, I had to take calmative pills, and I remember I was like, the anxiety was attacking me to a point where I think, like, I would literally get swollen, right? I don't know if I'll find the pictures, but I'll try and show you guys. Like, I'll try and put the pictures up. I would literally put that patch, like, you'll see the patch, guys. I can't really go much into detail about that, because I really didn't understand what that patch was for. But I think it was just to, like, relax, to help me relax my muscles and whatnot, because my muscles were also swelling up. It's that serious. It's that serious. Sorry, I wasn't focusing on the camera. So fine, I used to drink a calmative pill before every matric final exam, and I actually thought it would, like, literally make me zone out during the exam, but I actually did quite well. And yeah, fast forward to after school, I went through, guys, I am literally skipping parts of the story. But yeah, guys, in grade 11, right, I was in a different school in grade 11, and I liked the people there, and the people there liked me. And yeah, I met some people I met some people. I met a certain person that really turned my world upside down. And I won't go much into detail. I won't go much into detail right now, but I will try and, you know, once I'm comfortable with telling you guys, then I will definitely tell you guys. But yeah, I met that person and that person turned my world upside down. But that's besides the point now. Let's just skip that part. So yeah, my life turned upside down and it affected me, and I was very ignorant, guys. I just didn't understand what was going on with me, even though I kind of understood, but I was like, no, this is not gonna happen to me. I was a bubbly person. So I had different types of personalities. It was literally a war. I had an internal war, right? And it really affected me. It really affected me badly, guys. I don't even want to lie to you guys. It's still affecting me today. It still gets to me today. I have had multiple suicide attempts. Okay. So I've had multiple suicide attempts, and guys, I just want to let you guys know what I realized. I realized that suicide is really not the answer. Suicide is you running away from your problems. And I know this may sound like I am being like a very, very spicy about it, and I'm not making any sense. But suicide is really just running away from your problems. I got to a point where I saw that the alcohol wasn't helping, because the next day I woke up with a hangover. My problems were still there. I was still very stressed. I was still very depressed. I was crying myself to sleep every night. And I felt that I needed to face my problems now, like head on, like woman to woman. I needed to face my fears, face my challenges, face my everything. Like I literally needed to face what I was going through, because it was really affecting me, and I didn't like the way that it was affecting me, the way in which it was affecting me. So fine, I stopped drinking a lot, and I decided to face the the situation head on. So yeah, I'm gonna close this off by saying, cutting yourself, it may feel good, but it's not the best way to deal with it. You need to deal with your issues, right? You can either go for therapy. I haven't gone to therapy, guys. I was referred to a psychologist many times. I had to go for therapy, and I literally I brushed it off. I was like, no, I'll deal with this on my own. And it was the hardest thing to do. And I am actually considering going to therapy soon. So just so I can actually deal with it, because I see that I am not doing a great job at dealing with it. Okay, I'm doing a good job, but I'm not doing a great job. You know? So I feel like if you're cutting yourself, if you've attempted suicide, if you drink to try and solve your problems, if you smoke, if you do drugs, you know, guys, that is really not the answer. You need to face your problems head on. You need to face your problems, and you need to deal with them, either by therapy, either by talking to someone, writing down your feelings, guys, writing down your feelings and crying your heart out, whether you are male, female, green, black, purple, just do it. Just cry. But writing down your feelings actually helps, guys, because I use that method, and I think that is what kept me sane. But I feel like I just need to take the final step and actually go for therapy. Yeah. So yeah, it's really not the answer, guys. Attempting suicide is really not the answer. Suicide is really not the answer. And some people passed away without actually understanding that suicide is not the answer. And I feel like we need to curb that whole mentality of suicide is the answer. I need to get away from this. this is too much pain, I didn't get that job, so I need to kill myself, I'm not worth anything, I'm worthless, my parents are treating me like I'm nothing. Literally, guys, you need to love yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. I learned to love myself, and baby girl, am I doing okay? You need to love yourself. You need to learn how to love yourself. If somebody doesn't see your worth, or if someone devalues you, get away from that person. Or try to talk to that person. If that person still doesn't understand, then please just try to just cut out all the negative energy in your life, because that also contributes to your mental disorders, mental health. Yeah, it also like really has a very negative effect on your mental health. So yeah, guys, if you feel alone and if you feel like you need to talk to someone, I'm here for you guys. Go over to this page, inbox me, and I will reply to you as soon as possible. Like I said, I'm busy with my schoolwork. I'm very busy, but I will really try and make time for the inboxes and everything, because I'd like to believe that there's no better person to talk to than a person who has gone through depression and anxiety disorders. And you don't really need to go much into detail. Like, you don't need to tell me everything, but like, just when you need to talk to someone and you feel like everything is becoming heavy, please go over to this page, guys. I'm here for you guys. We can fight this. We can literally fight this together, okay? The page is called Tackling Mental Health, but I'm going to put the name up here, and so that you guys can go over there. And I haven't really posted much on that page, but I feel like I say a lot. Yeah, I feel like we will be able to communicate there, and I'll be able to assist you in whatever you're going through. And I hope that you guys understand that I'm not a qualified therapist, I'm not a qualified psychiatrist, I'm not a qualified psychologist, but I'm just really but I'm qualified in going through the journey, okay? And I'm going to help you. I'm going to advise you, I'm going to try and decrease the burden, or try and decrease the weight on your shoulder. That's all I'm here for. I'm your mom. I'm your second mom. Okay, guys, so thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I really just want to make these videos as short as possible so that people don't get bored in between. But like, I will go deeper and deeper into this whole topic as time goes by. I know I was just literally jumping from point A to Z to Q to M to, yeah, like I said. But I will try and go deeper and deeper into this topic so that you guys can understand that it's perfectly normal to go through what you're going through. Sorry, I forgot that I have to focus on the camera and not my pretty face. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys want to talk to me, if you guys have a story to share, if you guys need someone to talk to, if you guys feel alone, if you guys feel like everyone around you is ignorant of your situation, go to this page and I will talk to you. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and please go over to the page and like, okay? And for those of y'all who have stories to share, please inbox me on that page, and I will also share my social media platform handles down here. And yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for joining me, and see you guys next time. See you guys in the next video of the mental health segment. Bye, guys. Beautiful girl.